Did you know that when aloe vera or snake plant, mother-in-law's tongue, bloom, it's considered a rare event full of meaning? These plants, which often go unnoticed in our homes, can become messengers of good omens and positive energies when they show their flowers. But what does this phenomenon really represent, and what does it symbolize for those lucky enough to witness it? In this video, we'll explore the spiritual, cultural, and scientific meaning of the flowering of these two plants so you understand why this event is so special. Aloe vera is a succulent plant that has been venerated since ancient times for its remarkable healing properties and adaptability. Originally from arid regions of Africa, aloe vera has spread throughout the world thanks to its multiple applications, especially in traditional medicine and the cosmetic industry. For centuries, this plant has been an essential ally in healing burns, wounds, and skin conditions due to its gel rich in bioactive compounds, including vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It's also attributed with digestive benefits, helping to relieve stomach discomfort and improving intestinal health. What many people don't know is that aloe vera has an even more surprising and uncommon facet: its flowering. Although it's a resistant and easy to care for plant, aloe vera blooms under specific conditions and usually does so only once a year, generally in spring. This flowering is a spectacle rarely seen in domestic environments since the plant needs optimal growing conditions, such as a warm climate and abundant sunlight, to produce flowers. When aloe vera blooms, it develops a stalk that can reach up to 1 meter in height and is adorned with clusters of tubular flowers in colors that vary between yellow, orange, and red. These flowers are not only visually striking, but also attractive to pollinators, such as bees and hummingbirds, contributing to the surrounding ecosystem. The flowering of aloe vera is not just a delight for the eyes. In many cultures, it's considered a sign of prosperity and good fortune. It symbolizes resistance, renewal, and the ability to flourish even in adverse conditions, reminding us of the strength and beauty inherent in nature. The flowering of aloe vera is an uncommon event that transcends simple visual beauty to become a powerful spiritual symbol. In many cultures, this phenomenon is interpreted as a positive omen that brings prosperity, protection, and energetic cleansing. The appearance of its flowers, which often occur only under optimal conditions and after years of waiting, is seen as an announcement of renewal and abundance in the home. The energy emanating from the aloe vera when it blooms is considered so powerful that it's said to influence the general well-being of the house, protecting it from bad influences and negative energies. The symbolism of aloe vera as the guardian of the home is especially strong in Latin American folk traditions. In these contexts, the plant is seen as a living being that absorbs negative vibrations from the environment and acts as a protective shield. When aloe vera decides to bloom, it's believed to be blessing the space and its inhabitants, announcing a time of peace, balance, and good fortune. Therefore, many families take advantage of this special moment to perform rituals of gratitude and protection, raising prayers and lighting candles with the intention of amplifying this positive energy. Additionally, the flowering of aloe vera is considered a sign of deep spiritual cleansing. People who witness this event are encouraged to reflect on their own emotional and spiritual state, taking the opportunity to introspect and clear any negative burden they may carry. Thus, this event transforms into an invitation to reconnect with the essence of nature, value resilience, and the ability to bloom in the most unexpected circumstances. Aloe vera, then, becomes not just a medicinal plant, but a symbol of hope and spiritual renewal. Culturally, Aloe vera has also been a plant associated with healing, both physical and emotional. For many, seeing an aloe vera bloom can represent a kind of miracle, as in reality, many of these plants never bloom throughout their lives. Some even associate this event with the arrival of good news or with the presence of spiritual beings who are taking care of the family. The snake plant, also called Sansevieria or St. George's sword, is a plant as resistant as it is fascinating. Known for its toughness and ability to adapt to various environmental conditions, this plant of African origin has earned a special place in many homes and workspaces around the world. Besides its peculiar beauty, the Sansevieria is famous for its environmental health benefits. It's a purifying plant that helps improve air quality by absorbing common indoor toxins such as formaldehyde, benzene, and xylene, substances that are often present in cleaning products and construction materials. One of the most appreciated characteristics of the snake plant is its low maintenance. This plant can thrive in places with little light, needs minimal watering, and resists drought, making it an ideal option for those who have no experience in gardening or led busy lives. However, what many don't know is that this plant can also bloom, although it's a rare event and requires special conditions to happen. The flowering of the snake plant is for many an unexpected, almost mysterious phenomenon, as it doesn't occur frequently and only in situations of optimal health and growth. When the Sansevieria blooms, it does so through a tall stem that emerges between its pointed leaves. On this stem, small white or green flowers cluster, emitting a delicate and sweet aroma, especially at night. This phenomenon is seen as a reward for the care and favorable environment, and in some cultures, the flowering of the snake plant is considered a symbol of good luck and prosperity. Thus, the Sansevieria not only purifies the air, but also adds a touch of mystery and spirituality to any space where it grows. The flowering of the snake plant is a rare and deeply symbolic event in the spiritual realm. Considered a plant of protection and purification, its flowering is seen as a special event that goes beyond aesthetics, representing resilience, strength, and harmony in the home. In many beliefs, this flowering is associated with an omen of good luck and prosperity, as the plant is able to bloom only when it is in an optimal state of health and in a favorable environment. This suggests that those who inhabit the space are also in balance and harmony with their surroundings. For many, the flowering of the snake plant is a reflection of strong relationships and mutual support within the family. It's as if the plant, by showing its delicate flowers, manifests the emotional and spiritual strength of those who reside in the home. This event is considered a sign that the house is protected, surrounded by positive energies that favor the well-being of all its inhabitants. Just as this plant is able to survive in difficult conditions, its flowering symbolizes the capacity of those who inhabit the space to overcome challenges and maintain their unity. In some traditions, it's believed that the flowering of the Sansevieria is an invitation to introspection and gratitude. Taking advantage of this moment to reflect on life's blessings, be thankful for the strength acquired in difficult times, and value important relationships is a common practice. In this way, the flowering of the snake plant becomes a reminder that, like this resistant plant, we too are capable of flourishing in the midst of adversity, creating a space of peace, protection, and abundance. The flowering of the snake plant is wrapped in fascinating myths and beliefs that give it an almost mystical character. In many cultures, the fact that this plant blooms is considered such a rare event that when it occurs, it's interpreted as an important sign or message. A common belief is that the snake plant feels imminent changes and blooms when something significant is about to happen in the lives of those around it. This could be a move, the start of a new project, a job change, or the closing of an important cycle. It's as if the plant, through its flowers, tries to warn us or prepare us for what's coming. Another popular belief points out that its flowering is an invitation to stop and reflect on our path. The snake plant is a plant known for its resilience, able to grow in difficult conditions, and its flowering itself symbolizes that inner strength. When seeing this plant bloom, it's believed to be a call to review our decisions, our goals, and the direction in which we are moving. Its flowering invites introspection, to evaluate the steps we are taking, and to ensure that we are on the right path. There are also those who relate its flowering to the energy of the home. According to some traditions, if the snake plant blooms, it means that the home is balanced and protected, surrounded by positive energy. The plant acts as a sensor of the spiritual atmosphere, and by blooming, it confirms that the environment is conducive to growth and harmony. For this reason, many people consider the flowering of the snake plant an omen of good fortune, abundance, and prosperity, motivating them to take care of the home and maintain a positive attitude towards life. The flowering of plants such as aloe vera and snake plant, from a scientific perspective, is explained as a physiological response that occurs when the plant has reached a state of maturity and is in optimal growth conditions. These conditions include crucial factors such as the amount of light received, the quality and type of soil, and the adequate level of hydration. Light is an essential component in flowering as it stimulates photosynthetic and hormonal processes that drive the production of flowers. Succulent plants, in particular, need a balance between direct light and shade, which directly influences their health and development. Aloe vera, for example, tends to bloom when exposed to a warm environment with enough direct sunlight. This type of climate mimics its natural habitat, where the plant thrives under intense sun. On the other hand, the snake plant, known for its resistance, can also bloom, but generally does so under conditions of indirect and constant light. This type of light allows the plant to carry out internal processes that favor its development without causing stress from overexposure. Another important factor is the age of the plant. Both aloe vera and snake plant need time to mature before they can bloom. This can mean several years of growth in favorable conditions before the plant is ready to produce flowers. For this reason, seeing them bloom in a domestic environment is an uncommon event and often a surprise for those who care for them. Hydration also plays a fundamental role. Succulents are adapted to store water in their leaves, allowing them to survive in arid environments. However, a balance in the amount of water is vital. Too much can cause root rot, while insufficient hydration could prevent flowering. When the plant finds that point of balance between water, light, and nutrients, it can finally bloom, thus fulfilling its biological cycle and demonstrating its ability to adapt and resist the environment. The flowering of aloe vera or snake plant is a special event that deserves to be appreciated and celebrated. If you're lucky enough to witness this phenomenon in your home, it's an excellent opportunity to take advantage of its symbolism and positive energy. In many traditions, it's considered that this is a propitious moment to perform rituals of gratitude and protection, honoring the resilience and strength that these plants represent. You can light a candle, recite a prayer, or simply dedicate a few minutes to reflect and be grateful for the blessings in your life and home. Additionally, it's an ideal time to do an energetic cleansing of your space. You can use methods such as smudging with herbs like incense or sage to clear stagnant energies and renew the vibration of the environment. This helps create a more harmonious and welcoming environment, enhancing the purifying effect of the plant that has bloomed. Meditation is another practice that fits perfectly with this event. Taking time to sit near the plant and meditate can help you reconnect with nature and strengthen your inner balance. Observe the flowers, feel their aroma if they have one, and allow yourself to feel the serenity that emanates from this completed life cycle. It's a reminder that, like plants, we all go through periods of growth and blossoming. It's also a good time to engage in activities of personal introspection. Ask yourself what areas of your life need renewal or what aspects you've neglected that deserve more attention. The flowering of these plants can inspire you to be more aware of your own cycles of change and embrace the new opportunities that present themselves. Finally, remember that flowering not only beautifies your home, it's a sign of vitality and that you're taking good care of your environment. It's an occasion to celebrate life and value the everyday magic that nature gives us. The flowering of aloe vera or snake plant is a unique event that goes beyond the botanical. It connects us with ancient traditions, spiritual symbolism, and with a world of magic that often goes unnoticed. Whether you're one of those who believe in good omens or simply enjoy the beauty of nature, there's no doubt that witnessing the flowering of these plants can be a magical and special moment. I hope this video has been helpful in understanding a little more about the symbolism and meaning of these wonderful plants in our homes. Don't forget to subscribe and give a like if you like this information, and if you've ever seen an aloe vera or snake plant bloom, tell us about your experience in the comments. Until next time.